good, y'all, man? We got food theory, man. Testing the McDonald's McFlurry cake, virtual TikTok hack. You know what I'm saying, man? So, you know, I just got TikTok. You feel me, man? I don't be doing that dancing shit, man. Whatever y'all do, y'all young people or the generation do. You feel me? I don't do that type of shit. So I just post my shit on TikTok because it's booming. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, though. It's booming. You feel me? Because it's new and shit like that, dude. But, you know what I'm saying, about to right to the video, man. About to see this TikTok hack. You know what I'm saying, my boy Film Theory be doing. And, yeah, man, if you like these videos, man, let me know in the comments. If you don't, let me know in the comments. But, yeah, straight to the video, man. And, let me know, you know, y'all use TikTok. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments y'all use TikTok, though, man. But, yeah, straight to the video, man. Yeah, let's get it.
Filming day for Food Theory. We're going out, we're buying some ice cream.
That's his girlfriend, y'all. Let me know in the comments.
And Matthew is wearing the only sunglasses he could find.
I don't have a pair of sunglasses at this point.
This is like an advertisement for 1983, what you're wearing right now. This white jacket, these like insane sunglasses. These are actually my eye surgery sunglasses.
I was gonna say, never gonna give you up.
I feel good though, man. I mean, I still need massage.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Food Theory. Show that, believe it or not, is even better after you pop it into the microwave. Theorists, if you've been with the Food Theory channel since the beginning, you know that I'm a man who values my cake efficiency. And it doesn't get any easier than boxed cake mixes, am I right? Wrong. I spent an entire episode showing you how the seemingly simple directions on the back of boxed cakes are, in fact, needlessly complex and redundant. You don't need those eggs there, people. You could be saving 5, heck, even 10 seconds every time you make yourself a boxed cake. Just think of the things that you could be doing with all that spare time, like hitting the notification bell, mayhaps. Point is, mountaintop of cake efficiency for the better part of a year. But if a recent TikTok trend is to be believed, there's still one hill I've yet to climb.
Pour your McFlurry into a bowl and add some self-raising.
Well, they be doing on TikTok, motherfucker. No food TikTok person. They know what they doing though, man. They know people gonna make them shits though. I say it may I don't know, you feel me? Like, but they know people you know what I mean, gonna do that type of shit.
Flour and popped it in the microwave for around 2 minutes, and this is the result. It's a McFlurry cake. And
well, she actually got the McDonald's. I would never put no McDonald's to make some shit though, cause you don't know what that shit been on. But I know what she going for. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I still want to put that down a plate. I would get like a cup, like a plastic cup or something. But I want to put that shit on that motherfucker.
And it tastes.
But look, it look good. It look nasty. But when you get that motherfucking taste, that little spoon, you dip in that bit, then they know it tastes good and shit, folks. It tastes good and shit. But by looking at that motherfucker though, it look ass though. It look nasty as shit though. No cap.
So good.
Alright, TikTok, you had my curiosity, but now you've got my attention. Here I am making episodes about reducing 4 cake ingredients down to 3. Meanwhile, y'all are out there making 2 ingredient cakes, using fast food, and in the microwave? The lazy part of my brain is so...
That's what I was saying, microwave too. I realized that shit, like, she put that shit in the microwave. Like, she ain't gonna put that bitch in the oven. She put that bitch in the microwave and shit.
Don't turn down.
Like,
now, just to be clear, 2 ingredient ice cream mug cakes were around long before Emma came
oh, it's called
TikTok,
mug cakes.
But she definitely deserves credit for putting it on our collective radar in 2021. I mean, a McFlurry cake? Come on, that is just fun, and it sounds delicious, which is exactly why Steph and I picked up a McFlurry, some self-rising flour, and tried it ourselves. What a fun festive cup.
oh, okay.
Not mixed at all. There's apparently a miscommunication. See, this spoon is so awkwardly designed because it's meant to be plugged into the machine and then chuck around so that the topping gets distributed throughout the flurry, as it were. What you have served me here is a cup of ice cream plus topping. After a bit of trial and error, we landed on 2 parts ice cream to 1 part flour and 1 minute 45 seconds.
So they made 2.
It's fine. I mean,
That look, just look at that shit. Hold on, let's look at that shit though.
I was gonna say, is this?
Alright, let's look at that shit.
quick trial and error, we landed on 2 parts ice cream to 1 part flour and 1 minute 45 seconds.
Look at that shit. Do that look appetizing to y'all though? Let me know in the comments. That shit right there look appetizing to y'all though. I know it probably tastes good though, but do a little appetizing though. Let me know in the comments. Okay.
The microwave. It's fine. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of flavor to it.
That's the thing. I was gonna say, is this cake or is this bread? Did we make like a sweet bread?
Right? It's very lightly sweet. It's not as sweet as the ice cream or the.
I mean, it tastes good, but the just look at it. It's like some foods can look beautiful and then look ass. So
as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Like it's a little bit firmer than a typical cake.
It's like a micro. You can feel the effects of the microwave a little bit, but honestly, if you cook this in the oven, you might have like a really legitimate cake.
Right? It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad for a cake that was literally made with 2 ingredients in 2 minutes of cook time. So, while I definitely think that TikTok's overhyping the deliciousness of the McFlurry cake, can't help but wonder if there's something here. After all, this cake did bake ridiculously fast, and it's not like the McFlurry is the only frozen fast food dessert out there. Might have.
Yeah, hell no. You got Wendy's. Hold on, let me see the list.
Ridiculously fast, and it's not like the McFlurry is the only frozen fast food.
Yeah, you got Wendy's. Wendy's, I would say it's the best. Yeah, that's Wendy's too. Cold frozen. Like that's like Wendy's though. I say Wendy's is the best though. I forgot what restaurant is this one, but yeah.
Dessert out there. Might a different dessert make for a better tasting cake? Or is there something special about the McFlurry that allows it to react with self-rising flour in a way that the other desserts don't? And this, theorists, is what we'll be testing today. Food theory has taken the McFlurry cake trend and amping it up to the next level. If there's another fast food dessert that works better as a 2-ingredient microwavable mug cake, we are gonna find it today. So strap in, theorists. Today's a fun one. Food theory's gonna find out which fast food derived cake takes the cake for being a piece of cake to make. So in order to figure out which fast food desserts will and will not cake, let's first take a look at self-rising flour, which is not the same thing as the more common all-purpose flour. You see, self-rising flour is a bit of a cheat ingredient, because it's actually a mixture of 3 ingredients that you probably already have in your cupboard: all-purpose flour, baking powder, and salt. This mixture was invented in England back in the 1800s when sailors were using self-rising flour, or self-raising flour as the Brits tend to call it, as a simple way to make baked goods during long voyages at sea. Sort of like how I began using Top Ramen as a simple way to make food during my long voyage through college. So if you want to give today's experiment a try but you don't have self-rising flour in the house, don't worry. You can easily whip some up by mixing 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That salt is a take it or leave it ingredient, by the way. The Brits tend not to include it. But what I want to know is how it works. How exactly is it that ice cream plus self-rising flour equals cake? Well, for one thing, a lot of ingredients in ice cream are redundant with traditional cake recipes. For example, here's a recipe for a basic vanilla cake alongside a recipe for brown butter ice cream. See how similar the ingredients are?
Yeah,
check.
I see.
Milk and cream, check. Butter, vanilla, eggs. In the end, there are exactly 3
I think it's based on flour though and shit. But yeah, the same shit
not
though.
in the ice cream. Our old friends, all-purpose flour, baking powder, and salt. So it's easy to see why 2-ingredient ice cream cakes are a thing. The 2 cheat ingredients involved are basically matching halves of a magical amulet that, when combined, form a really typical cake recipe. Of course, not every fast food dessert out there is gonna have all the ingredients present. The McFlurry doesn't contain eggs, for instance, and plenty of quick bread.
Wait, So what they use then? It don't take eggs. What they use for the McFlurry?
It's managed to rise.
What? I never heard that.
So what ingredient is
what they use
actually
then?
necessary here? Clearly, something in the ice cream is reacting with the self-rising flour and causing the cake to rise. If we know what that one magic ingredient is, we won't have to waste our time or money testing fast food desserts that don't contain it. So what is the magic ingredient? For answers, let's take a closer look at self-rising flour and what makes it tick. The baking powder's role in all this is to act as the leavening agent, which gives the cake its rise. See, baking powder, which I suppose is a cheat ingredient in and of itself, is a mixture of baking soda, aka sodium bicarbonate, which is a base, acid salts, which are of course acidic, and a buffering material to keep the bases and acids from reacting prematurely. When water gets introduced into the equation, it sets off the whole acid-base reaction, which produces carbon dioxide. You know how breads and cakes have a bunch of air pockets in them that make them so fluffy, and also so great at insulating? See also our bread glove episode for more on this. Yes, I made an episode where I wore bread on my hands in public. No, I will not apologize. size. Anyway, those air pockets are formed from carbon dioxide bubbles released during the reaction. How do they get stuck inside the cake? Well, that's flour's role in all this. Flour, when mixed with water and exposed to heat, hardens. This is what gives baked goods their structure, and this structure is what traps the air bubbles. As for the salt, aside from adding flavor, it helps absorb moisture that in turn reacts with the baking powder. So there you have it. The only additional thing that self-rising flour requires aside from heat is water, which means that there are a ton of fast food desserts capable of making a cake, at least in theory, in food. All right, I'm gonna stop. You guys get the point.
Every day across America, 900,000 people celebrate birthdays, and each one deserves.
Long story short, if a dessert is frozen, that means it has water. If it has water, that means it'll react with self-rising flour. And that means Steph and I have a lot of fast food restaurants to visit today.
My body is not ready. I did an online fitness class this morning. Does that count? Hey.
I did a 10-minute Chloe Ting ab workout. This is gonna negate that. So I started driving us through town looking like Rick Astley post-eye surgery, and we nabbed frozen desserts from every fast food restaurant that we passed. In addition to the Oreo McFlurry from McDonald's, we picked up a classic chocolate Frosty from Wendy's, as well as a vanilla Frosty. At Dairy Queen, we grabbed an orange Julius and a raspberry fudge Bliss Blizzard. By the way, can I just say how much I love that Dairy Queen shoots all of their Blizzard products upside down? That is commitment, and I respect it, DQ. Now, by the time Steph and I got to the Sonic Drive-In, we were kind of hungry.
Also, let it be known.
I'm already knowing.
For one item, we're leaving with 4, and I'm regretting not getting a 5th. I might get a 5th before we leave this parking lot.
Sonic!
I haven't been to a Sonic in years, okay? Parked really far.
At Sonic, we ordered an Oreo Big Scoop Cookie Dough Blast and a soft serve vanilla cone, and maybe a couple other things.
Put the lime in the Coke
maybe a
Zero,
couple
you
other
drink
things.
it all up. That's good. Only thing that would make it better.
I was saying one thing, Sonic got the best, like, I ain't gonna say like the bad, but they got one of the best, you know, shakes and smoothie and all that shit. One of the best though. But let me know in the comments like what y'all dessert is, like what fast food dessert y'all like. Let me know in the comments though. I would go for Wendy's, Sonic, and I'll say the last would be McDonald's, or no, I would say last well McDonald's. Yeah, I would say last though. But my best ones is Sonic and Wendy's and Sonic though. And yeah, you know, fast food joint that y'all can go to and say, hey man, I want a vanilla shake, or I want a frosty. Yeah, I say Wendy's though. Wendy's and Sonic though. Yeah, and the last one McDonald's though. You know, okay.
It was Harris Teeter 0 calorie Diet Cola.
Oh my god, we gotta go.
Ready? Yeah, these are my sunglasses.
We haven't been shopping in a really long time, you guys.
We got them in a hospital.
We ordered a bit more than planned at Burger King too.
So since the idea behind this episode is to...
Every time I go to Burger King, they be like, oh man, they be like, oh, I'm trying to get a frozen Coke, right? That's my judgment. Man, I was trying to get a frozen Coke, right? And I was like, I'm trying to get like, so I said, do y'all got frozen Coke? They're like, nah, I'm sharing down and shit. I'm just like shaking my motherfucking head, man. I'm like, bruh. Bruh. You feel me, man? Y'all gotta do is say, bruh. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta say, man, with Burger King. No cat food. It's like McDonald's, though. I can't have that shit. I'm about to say this last because they don't get shit right. Can I have another vanilla Coke or some shit? But they were on way at McDonald's. Oh no, I'm machine down the shit. After that, when they say that shit, you just want to leave and just go to some other food place. No cap. No cap, man. No cap.
1, see if the McFlurry mug cake can actually work. And then 2, decide if there's anything better than the McFlurry mug cake. We're going around to all the different fast food restaurants to get their signature desserts and see, hey, what can we make a cake out of? And at Burger King, growing up, my favorite fast food dessert was the Hershey's Sundae Pie.
Oh yeah, I had that though way back though.
So we're taking an ice cream pie and we're trying to transform it into a non-ice cream cake.
Yes.
Brilliant.
There it is.
Meanwhile, while we were there, I also saw that they had frozen Cokes. You know,
We're just gonna get a frozen Coke. We're gonna see how it goes.
I'm still a fan of Coke.
That Whopper while we were at Burger King. Whoppers are so good.
I know. We give Burger King a hard time on this channel.
God, we do so many takedowns at Burger King, but the
they're so
Whopper
good.
is so good.
I know. It's great.
I just like it so much.
Yeah, that Whopper is good though.
Twitch advertising strategy, but I do like their flame broiled strategy.
So good.
So one last stop, it's to a local fast food chain here called Cookout, and it is known for their milkshakes.
They have probably
I know I had Cookout, but where they at though? They be having that shit over there.
what, 40 different things you can mix into milkshakes. Their thing is milkshakes.
And so my hope is that my go-to order of a chocolate banana pudding Oreo.
That sound nasty as hell, but man, hey, you never know though. Chocolate, banana, pudding, Oreo, that sound nasty, but you probably take a bite of that bit. Or sip how you eat the motherfucking cake up the shake. You feel me? It might taste good as hell though. But I mean, by hearing it, it's gonna taste it, you know. By hearing it, damn, that shit nasty. But I mean, I'll probably be like, sip it. Man, that shit, you know what I mean? Shit good as hell though, no cap.
Milkshake will actually yield the best mug cake today.
It does sound promising.
At that point, having exhausted every single cup holder in the car, even the two on Ollie's car seat, we returned home. I was curious to find out whether Skip had forgiven me for the tongue lashing I gave him earlier.
Come on, give him a little kiss. Give him a little kiss. Oh.
Fortunately, Skip had put the whole
He was like,
overpowering smell of desserts had Ollie on his best behavior too.
Oh, what's that tasty thing called? I think that might be some soft serve ice cream. Oh, that was very nicely asked.
So you said I might have some.
Absolutely. Oh, good bites. How is it? Is that good? Hey, Ollie, do you want to try a little bit of our cake too? We made a little bit of cake. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I was like it, bro. You can tell that shit was ass motherfucker shit, bro. He ain't like that shit. I'm already knowing. Oh hell no. He even bite that bitch. He's like,
Yeah, it's not every day that a 2-year-old turns down cake, so I'm hoping some of the other contenders turn out better than the McFlurry did. Anyway, Steph and I proceeded to add self-rising flour to each fast food dessert. We then popped the batter into the microwave where I kept a close eye on everything.
You're just walking backwards. That does not look like a moonwalk.
Alright, I could have probably paid more attention to the mug cakes, but if I had, this portion of the video would have been way more boring. Anyway, we tasted each individual mug cake as it came out of the microwave. First up was the Oreo Sonic Blast, which turned out pretty much exactly like the McFlurry cake
yeah,
did.
same.
Oh, that's nice. It's still not very sweet, is the thing.
You gotta put a lot of sugar.
It still tastes.
No, black people, man, you put a lot of sugar in ours, man. No cap. To the point that the whole bag is empty and shit. No cap.
Just like kind of plain cake. Like it doesn't have, again, a lot of that vanilla flavor, a lot of chocolate flavor, but it's nice. It's very good.
We then moved on to the chocolate frosty.
I'm very concerned about this monstrosity.
Oh no.
Looks like something out of a horror movie.
Whoa, hey yo.
If you have tryptanophobia or that fear of holes, this is not the cake for you.
This is not your cake. Ooh, it's wacky. Is that the malt that expanded in like a weird way? Why is it orange?
Oh,
what
weird.
about
that shit look like somebody came from the aliens and some shit. Oh, that shit look nasty as hell.
this? Is orange.
Oh,
That
this is
look
weird
nasty.
and it smells bad.
You know that consistency that
That is
cranberry
jiggling.
sauce has when it comes straight out of a can?
Oh
That's
yeah, I
what
know
this
you're
is.
talking about.
Ooh, Wendy's,
That
I love your Frosties, but maybe we don't make them into cake. It's like, okay.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not great to look at.
That's what I'm saying.
Texture-wise, on par with Sonic. Taste-wise, I mean, again, it's just plain cake.
The vanilla frosty tasted similar and had the exact same gummy cake texture. The soft serve ice cream cone from Sonic, however, had a great cake texture. As for the taste,
I can tell you that this tastes like a pancake, which is
Really?
good. Yeah, it's. I mean, here's the thing: pancakes aren't super flavorful, but it's pretty good. Here, try it.
Okay. I like pancakes. This is moist. It's flaky. It's crumbly. It's crumbly like a real cake should
Yeah,
be.
it's soft.
Ooh, Oh, plain vanilla cake is actually, like plain vanilla ice cream.
It's so far the best.
It's the winner.
So far.
By far, hands down.
What is that, Wednesday?
Oh, hey,
I
we
said
got a good
Wednesday.
one.
Wow.
I don't know what it says about 2-ingredient fast
As
food
Wendy's.
mug cakes when the one that tastes like a pancake is the runaway winner so far, but that's
People
where the
like
bar's at, I'm
pancakes.
afraid. Next up was the Dairy Queen Blizzard. Both Steph and I had
Yep.
high expectations for this one because its batter had a really strong raspberry flavor. When it came out of the microwave, though, the raspberry taste was nowhere to be found. And Dairy Queen's other contender, the creamsicle-flavored Orange Julius, didn't fare any better.
So this is Orange Julius.
That sounds kind of good. But then that sounds like kind of like an egg.
There we go.
He's looking a lot like those frosty cakes, though.
Yeah, he's super gelatinous. It's like the blob.
It smells like orange, and then it doesn't taste like orange at all.
Yeah, yeah.
It just tastes like mostly cooked flour. Wow.
At this point, I was kind of starting to worry that we weren't going to find any real winners in the bunch. I mean, sure, some of these cakes were edible, but it's not what we set out to do. I was hoping at least one of the frozen treats would
Maybe it
taste
was
better
like,
in
oh,
cake
hell
form,
no.
but so far, nothing was even close.
You in position yet?
Working on it.
What's taking so long? I thought you knew this.
Second episode on a theorist channel in.
But so far, nothing was even close.
Second episode on a theorist channel in as many weeks to disprove a TikTok theory. She was hyping it up in that TikTok. She's like, "This is the most delicious thing ever."
I mean, of course they gotta do that shit. They gotta trick y'all, motherfucker. Now some hacks is legit. Some hacks be this all hype. You know what I'm saying? No, that's why it's called test the hacks, because you never know, it might be legit. You feel me, man? You know, they ain't gonna tell it's legit. They just gonna do a video, do their little video. You know what I'm saying? Show you the ingredients, and then boom, voila. You know what I'm saying? They might say it's good, you know, that's what it's called. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Do the TikTok hacks and shit. But, you know, they might say it's good, might, you know, I don't know. Yeah.
And my friends who have tried this say it's amazing as well. It's not. Next.
Now, I'll admit there was a lot of pressure on the Cookout milkshake to perform. Not only was I rooting for it as the hometown favorite, but Cookouts was the only milkshake in the running, meaning it was sort of competing on behalf of milkshakes everywhere.
Oh, there's that nice chunk of banana right there.
Just sitting there.
Just sitting there right at the
Just
bottom.
like it does in the milkshake.
Oh, all right. Here. You know what? This one's all right. It has the most flavor.
Are you a little biased? Let me check.
I might be. Here, let me give you the taste.
Oh. Huh. Okay, so interesting. Actually, the banana helps a lot. It not only helps actually eating the banana, but it seems to have perfused throughout the cake. So you actually get like a little bit of banana flavor, and then you get kind of that twice baked cookie of
Okay,
the
Cookout might be the
Oreo,
winner
like,
though.
kinda in
Cookout
there.
might be the winner.
It's actually really pretty good. Texture not super duper, but it is moist. Like if you mixed this with some toppings, or maybe like put some, I don't know, like syrup or icing on it, I think you could reasonably call this a dessert.
In the end, my chocolate banana pudding Oreo milkshake had the most flavor of any contenders thanks to all the chunky ingredients, but we weren't able to get a good crumbly cake-like consistency out of the milkshake, even with some extra time in the microwave. At this point, I was getting desperate, and we were getting into the weird entries. Burger King's Hershey Sundae Pie was a spontaneous last-minute addition to today's experiment for no real reason other than the fact that I thought turning a pie into cake was really funny as I was waiting in the fast food takeout line. And surprisingly, the Sundae pie held its own.
And it doesn't look as, you know, triggering as some of the other ones have.
Actually, it looks really good.
It does.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, it has a crumb
Ooh.
texture again.
Oh,
it has an actual
wow.
crumb consistency. Ooh, okay, we may have not mixed the flour as well as I would hoped. It started out drier, so it ended up being a little bit drier,
Yeah.
but honestly, I don't hate it. It actually tastes like chocolate for the first time in any of these. And we've had so many of these with chocolate in them.
Last and
okay.
definitely least, we had the frozen Coke
What is
from
that,
Burger
Burger
King.
King?
Friends,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
even gonna pretend that this one stood a chance. It was doomed from the beginning.
I think we'll be really lucky to end up with anything that even solidifies in this one. I can't even get the flour to dissolve. It is literally just like chunking in there.
Are you sure that's not marshmallows? It looks like Swiss Miss hot chocolate.
It looks like that. It's definitely not.
Throw it in the microwave, Stephanie. Throw it in. Chuck it in there.
Gross. We're just gonna have hot burned Coke. Ugh. will drink that.
No, it's true. Not even I will drink that.
I don't know. It's probably ass. Look at that shit. That's probably ass as hell.
That's a face. Oh,
Yeah,
no, we're not
that's
eating
it.
that. We're not eating that.
Ooh. It has kind of a...
How's the bouquet?
I
That's
wish I
it.
could describe it to you. I wish I could describe it to you. Here, try.
That shit ass.
Oh no, it smells like hot Coke.
That's
I mean,
ass.
here's the thing. It formulated something...
That jiggle when it plopped in there, man.
You know it's... you know it's jelly because jam don't shake.
Oh my gosh.
Don't spit that shit out. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I about to say.
So great, huh?
So good. It's great. You know, of all of these, this one's probably the best for your waistline because you're not gonna swallow it. Terrible, terrible.
So what can we conclude from all of this? Well, self-rising flour is a really easy to use product capable of creating cake from pretty much any delicious meltable treat you throw at it. But is it capable of creating good cake when the only other ingredient is fast food? Not so much.
I think Ollie's reaction says it all, though. When he came into the kitchen, he was like, I want ice cream. And we gave him ice cream. And then I'm like, here's this cake made out of
Yeah, he
ice
said,
cream.
hell no.
And he took it out of his mouth
Yep.
and handed it back to me. That right there says it all, friends. If you want a cake, make a cake. If you want ice cream, eat ice cream. Is this actually saving you a whole lot of work? Not really.
You still have to go out and get the ice cream.
Right. You're still getting the ice cream. You still have to have the enriched flour that self-rises. And what are you getting? An okay cake. Like, at best, you're getting an okay cake. This is one of those times where, go figure, a hack that you saw online didn't actually produce the magical results that people tell you.
But I said sometimes those TikTok has just be lies for many, and sometimes they be true. You feel me, man? Because if you can't, if that cake was, cause I was saying the same shit when I started. I'm like, man, how that cake so good? And it's from McDonald's cup, McDonald's cake and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? There's something odd about that. Like, McDonald's good, but it ain't that good to the point like, damn, this shit tastes good and shit. You know? Come on now, it ain't that good. Like, come on now.
Who was the winner today? All the fast food companies that got us to spend an egregious amount of money on their various desserts. Who's the loser today? Steph and I, because we just consumed a lot of calories and none of it was worth it.
Thanks for watching, theorists. I just put hot flour-saturated Coke in my mouth. If that's not deserving of a subscription button click, I don't know what is. Despite what you may have seen today, Steph and I have actually been having a lot of fun with these taste test videos lately. Be sure to check out our Diet Cola tournament episode. That's right, I put my love of Diet Coke to the test. A blind taste test, to be more precise. And spoiler alert, Diet Coke did not win the tournament. That's right, turns out there's another diet soda out there that I like the taste of even more. Something tells me, though, it'd be pretty mediocre in a 2-ingredient mug cake. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit.
But anyway, man, leave a like, man, to my channel, hit that bell if you're new. Any thoughts, any questions, man, let me know in the comments, y'all, man. That was Food Theory, man, testing McDonald's McFlurry cake. You know what I'm saying? He seen on TikTok and made his own, you know, not made his own, but made, you know, with different other restaurants, fast food that got dessert. And none of them worked, though. I think the only best one he made was that cookout one with the banana pudding and all that other weird shit on it. And yeah, I think that's the best one he probably did, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else was ass, though, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up ass. So you go to TikTok, man. Look at them TikTok hacks, man. You feel me? There's no, some of them shit legit. Some of them shit is lie, though. You feel me, man? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they just doing it just to get their views up, or they profile up, or you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They shit up. You feel me? But yeah, if you would like, man, to my channel, hit the bell if you're new. Any songs and questions, man, let me know in the comments, y'all, man. And yeah, I'm out. And yeah, that was the viral TikTok hack. You know what I'm saying? It got viral because she was like, oh, this shit tastes good and shit. No, it don't. Stop lying. Stop lying. But yeah, I'm out. Yeah, alright. Peace.